Eve teasing myself in the shadow, half covered in a periodic publication born of the mirror and current events of the infraction of my every informative article of self. Diverse of features, and editing myself. I'm just a non-infraction of the human experience, a countercultural low-grade newsprint of the self. And I sell 1,000,000 moments in every day because that is the copy of my rapid growth web development-based self alternative in the serious deadline of my advertising curriculum. This is the paper project of my sharply entrenched operations, and the general managers of myself are typically speaking about publishing stories of anything other than me. The local, national, and political events are the personalities of crime waves and businessmen, entertaining the world in a society of Hollywood and sport. The most traditional features of editorial pages contain something other than, well, columns about poets, and this is our personal opinion writers, and they're well funded. Not really. This is the objection of paid subscriptions and advertising, and crossword puzzles and horoscopes, and the forecast of my own advice is to stay away from the radio, the television, and the propaganda of our sordid media, and go back to the classified ads of watching yourself and the utter awareness of the mirror, and therein insert your own articles, and believe not the merchants nor their editorials of the cartoons or gags or strips wherein you read bulletins and gazettes of the European transcripts of yourself emerging from the media, and the 17th century with the close connection spread of the printing press that went online to publish derivatives of the self in conjecture with the Spanish implement of something else, which is to be published instead of printed online and on the web, because the colonies of the infractions can be edited by anyone who can, like Wiki, log in. This is something to be developed, and the content herein is vastly shaped by the regional and cultural preferences of the advanced technology and in the industrial to technological revolution, wherein we're about to describe everything but a penny and a pence and the cost of whatever we want. This is how we get our audiences, and the categories of the spectrum are broad. We want our readers to be geographically defined by the homogenized rules that we transcribe, and what we're going to say is what they're going to see. In the immigration populace, well, they can stay locally gray, because this is an issue of every day and how we want to just change the world into what we want and how we should say it. So we'll legal tender the larger issues off the paper, and every Sunday to Monday morning and every 9 to 5 day through the 24/7 week we'll tell you what to believe. And this is the independent eye that we're now buying to publish everything and produce whatever it is we want, because this is not local anymore and it's nothing but a news. So believe the propaganda or believe the mirror, and stop the on-demand personalization of everything other than your own customization of awareness in the moment. This is what life is all about. You are the only executive, so install your own hard drive, become your own columnist.